Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Are you doing well? I hope you are. Today's video is gonna be a little different than my usual videos. I'm gonna be discussing a topic very important to me and I think important to a lot of people. We're gonna be talking about the topic called family. And I would like to apologize in advance if my thoughts are a bit all over the place, but I didn't really rehearse to talk about this. I didn't prepare something. I just wanted to sit behind the camera and just, let my emotions and feelings speak on this topic. So yeah, I apologize in advance if it's a bit all over the place, but it's a really emotional and special topic to me, and I think a lot of you will be able to, relate to this. So I would like to hear about your personal opinions or feelings or memories, experiences and everything, because it's a family that we should all be able to talk about and share our thoughts and feelings about it. Now, on today's video. Growing up, we are taught that family is very important and special, and that we should always treat our family members differently than we treat the rest of the world. Like, if someone from our family hurts us or upsets us, we should accept it and get it over with because they're family. But if someone else from the outside does that, we are supposed to confront them about it, talk about it, and just maybe cut them off in our lives. But we don't do that with family, or so we're told. I think, personally, if someone is messing with your physical health, is upsetting you, is making your life a living hell, they're holding you back from achieving things that you're able to achieve without them, then no matter who that person is, you need to cut them off. It doesn't matter if they're family or not. If someone is making you upset or making your life miserable, then you need to leave them in the past. Family or not, you shouldn't allow anyone to make you feel that way. Another thing I would like to discuss is about parents. I was told growing up that having your parent in your life, even if they are absent, is better than not having them at all. Like if someone has lost a parent due to circumstances, they keep saying that it's worse to lose them than to have them around. And that's something I disagree on. I don't want you to think I'm heartless. I agree that losing a parent or anyone is a really terrible situation and it hurts a lot. But I disagree on the fact that losing a parent and having a parent that's not around are two separate things, for starters. But when you lose a parent, the parent isn't around because of circumstances that are beyond their control. It's not like something that they chose. But in the situation where you have the parent in your life and they choose to not be around or choose to make your life a living hell, to put it bluntly, that's the worst situation. Like having your parent in your life and having them make your life miserable, or having them in your life but they're absent from it, they're not there for the things that matter, they're not there for the things that are important, they're just not there. Or even if they are, they're not, if that makes sense. I don't know, I think many of you might disagree with me on that topic, but growing up, I always thought that when your parent chooses to not be there, it hurts so much more than when you lose them. And I don't mean that losing someone doesn't hurt, but it's like they make a choice to not be there for you. So yeah. Another thing I want to talk about when it comes to families, I don't think that family is the most important bond someone that can make in their lives. I think that sometimes our friends become our family, because whether we want to admit it or not, sometimes our friends help us deal with situations that our family, not only our parents, but our family can't or doesn't understand or doesn't want to associate with, to help us overcome them. And sometimes our family makes those situations worse for us. Instead, our friends make things easier for us, because you have someone to talk to, you have someone to give you advice. Because let's be honest, our family doesn't always understand. They want to, but it's not possible for them to always understand, because there are situations they can understand, but our friends can. So I don't think that family is the most important bond. Yes, it's important because it's family, but I don't know, it might be just me, but I think sometimes our friends and other people can be more of a family to us than our own family. And that's cruel to say, but it's true. And I'm sure there are many times that you have felt that way or experienced that. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but I think that we are taught that just because it's family, we're supposed to just suck everything in and just agree with everything and go. I don't know. Growing up, I used to believe that and do exactly that, but now that I'm 26 years old and I look back at some decisions that I've made and at some situations that I handled and accepted, I wish I would have done things differently. I wish I would have spoken up and not let things go a certain way when they shouldn't. And in the end, it didn't really work out for me, doing what I was told. I don't know what else to say. But those were some things that I really wanted to get off my chest and talk about. And if you are in a similar situation or you share the same or different opinions, I would like to hear all about it. Personally, growing up, I only had my mom around all the time. My dad was here but was not here, if you get what I'm saying. We would talk on the phone, we would meet up and spend time together, but we wouldn't. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I was I went through the situation of having your parent be in your life but not being in your life, and I think that's just as worse as having your parent be in your life but at the same time not be in your life. Having them around, I didn't live with my dad, I only lived with my mom, but having your parents in the same house as you and not having them there is just as awful. I mean no harm, or I don't want to sound inconsiderate to people that have lost their parents. It's an awful situation. I just want to address the topic of the fact that, having your parent and not really having them is just as awful as not having them at all, because it's their choice to not be there. It's their choice to not support you and listen to you and be a parent. So yeah, I used to really dislike myself growing up, because I used to think that I wasn't worthy enough to to make my parent want me, but I realized that it's not my fault. And to be honest, I'm much better off. But yeah, that's something that I wanted to talk about. I would really like to hear your experiences and thoughts about this. It's a topic that we really need to talk about more, because family isn't everything at the end of the day. And sometimes your own family are the people that will hurt you and disappoint you the most. So, yeah. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. And never forget your worth and your value. No matter what, no matter who tells you anything, just remember you're worth it. You're worth a lot. And you're loved and appreciated. Take care, guys. Stay safe.